In the external universe, there is constant turmoil, change, and unrest. Yet, at the heart of everything, there is a calm and undisturbed stillness. Within this deep silence dwells the eternal. Humans partake in this duality. Within each person lies both the surface changes and disturbances, as well as the deep, eternal abode of peace. Just as there are silent depths in the ocean that even the fiercest storm cannot reach, there are sacred silent depths in the heart of man that the storms of sin and sorrow can never disturb. To reach this silence and to live consciously in it is to find peace. While discord is prevalent in the outer world, unbroken harmony reigns at the heart of the universe. The human soul, torn by discordant passions and grief, blindly reaches toward the harmony of a sinless state, and to reach and live consciously in this state is peace. Hatred divides human lives, fuels persecution, and drives nations into relentless war. Yet, people, though they may not understand why, retain a degree of faith in the presence of a perfect love. To reach this love and to live consciously in it is to find peace. This inward peace, this silence, this harmony, this love is the kingdom of heaven. It is challenging to reach because few are willing to surrender their ego and become as innocent as little children. Heaven's gate is very narrow and minute. It cannot be perceived by foolish men, blinded by vain illusions of the world. Ian, the clear-sighted who discerns the way and seek to enter, find the portal barred and hard to be unlocked. Its massive bolts are pride and passion, avarice and lust. People often cry for peace where there is none, only discord and strife. Without the wisdom that comes from self-renunciation, there can be no true and lasting peace. The peace derived from social comfort, fleeting pleasure, or worldly success is temporary and is consumed in times of trial. Only the peace of heaven endures through all challenges, and only the selfless heart can know this peace of heaven. Holiness alone brings undying peace. Self-control leads to it, and the ever-growing light of wisdom guides the seeker on their journey. It is experienced to some degree as soon as one begins the path of virtue, but is only fully realized when the self disappears in the fulfillment of a pure life. This is peace, to conquer love of self and lust of life, to tear deep-rooted passion from the heart, to still the inward strife. If you, dear reader, would realize the light that never fades, the joy that never ends, and the tranquility that cannot be disturbed, if you would forever leave behind your sins, sorrows, anxieties, and perplexities, then you must conquer yourself. Bring every thought, impulse, and desire into perfect obedience to the divine power within you. There is no other path to peace, and if you refuse to walk it, no amount of prayer or strict adherence to rituals will help, and neither gods nor angels can assist you. Only those who overcome are given the white stone of the renewed life, with the new and ineffable name written upon it. Step away for a while from external distractions, from sensory pleasures, from intellectual debates, from the noise and excitements of the world, and withdraw into the deepest chamber of your heart. There, free from the intrusion of selfish desires, you will find deep silence, a holy calm, a blissful repose. If you rest there and meditate, the faultless eye of truth will open within you, revealing things as they truly are. This holy place within you is your real and eternal self. It is the divine essence within you, and only by identifying with it can you truly be clothed and in your right mind. It is the abode of peace, the temple of wisdom, the dwelling place of immortality. Apart from this inward resting place, this mount of vision, there can be no true peace, no knowledge of the divine, and if you can stay there for 1 minute, 1 hour, or 1 day, it is possible to remain there always. All your sins and sorrows, fears and anxieties are yours to hold on to or release. By your own choice, you cling to unrest. By your own choice, you can find abiding peace. No one else can give up sin for you. You must do it yourself. The greatest teacher can only walk the path of truth for themselves and point it out to you. You must walk it for yourself. Freedom and peace can be obtained only through your efforts by releasing what binds the soul and destroys peace. The angels of divine peace and joy are always nearby, and if you do not see them, hear them, and dwell with them, it is because you shut yourself away from them and prefer the company of the negative spirits within you. You are what you choose to be, what you wish to be, what you prefer to be. You can begin to purify yourself and, in doing so, can find peace. Or you can refuse to purify yourself and remain in suffering. Step aside then from the hustle and heat of life. Enter the inward resting place where the cooling airs of peace will calm, renew, and restore you. Leave behind the storms of sin and anguish. Why be troubled and tossed about when the haven of God's peace is yours? Abandon all self-seeking, let go of self, and behold, the peace of God is yours. Subdue the animal nature within you. Conquer every selfish uprising, every discordant voice. Transform the base metals of your selfish nature into the pure gold of love, and you shall realize the life of perfect peace. In this way, subduing, conquering, and transforming, you will, dear reader, while living in the flesh, cross the dark waters of mortality and reach that shore where the storms of sorrow never beat, and where sin, suffering, and uncertainty cannot come. Standing upon that shore, holy, compassionate, awakened, self-possessed, and filled with unending gladness, you will realize that never the Spirit was born. The Spirit will cease to be never. Never was time it was not. End and beginning are dreams. Birthless and deathless and changeless remaineth the Spirit forever. Death hath not touched it at all, dead though the house of it seems. You will then understand the meaning of sin, sorrow, and suffering, and that their end is wisdom. You will know the cause and the outcome of existence. With this realization, you will enter into rest, for this is the bliss of immortality, the unchangeable joy, the unrestrained knowledge, pure wisdom, and undying love. This, and this alone, is the realization of perfect peace. If you desire to teach others about truth, you must first pass through the desert of doubt, be purged by the fires of sorrow, and let compassion cast out the false opinions from your heart. Is your soul so fair that no false thought can ever find a home there? If you wish to teach others about love, you must have traversed the place of despair, weeping through the dark night of grief, and now be moved by pity and gentleness, looking upon wrong, hate, and ceaseless stress. If you would teach others about peace, you must have crossed the vast ocean of strife and found on the shores of silence release from all the wild unrest of life. In our everyday lives, we are surrounded by constant change and turmoil. The world seems to be in a perpetual state of unrest, with events and circumstances shifting in unpredictable ways. This external chaos often mirrors our internal state, where emotions and thoughts fluctuate, leaving us feeling unsettled. Yet, amid this turbulence, there exists a profound truth. Within the core of the universe and within ourselves lies a realm of undisturbed peace. This duality is inherent in the nature of existence. Just as the ocean has silent depths unaffected by surface storms, humans possess an inner sanctuary of calm that remains untouched by life's challenges. To reach this inner peace is not about escaping the world, but about turning inward to connect with the eternal stillness that resides within. It is a journey of self-discovery, where we learn to harmonize the external with the internal. To achieve this state of perfect peace, we must engage in a process of self-conquest. This involves recognizing and overcoming the ego-driven desires that lead to conflict and unrest. It requires us to cultivate self-control, which allows us to respond to life's challenges with equanimity rather than being swept away by them. Through self-discipline, we develop the ability to choose our reactions, maintaining our inner calm regardless of external circumstances. Another essential aspect of this journey is self-renunciation, which involves letting go of our attachment to the self and our insatiable pursuit of personal gain. By relinquishing our ego's hold, we open ourselves to a deeper connection with others and the world around us. This shift from self-centeredness to selflessness fosters compassion and love, creating an environment where peace can flourish. When we move beyond our narrow desires, we align ourselves with the universal harmony that underpins all existence. Wisdom plays a crucial role in guiding us toward inner peace. It provides the clarity needed to discern what truly matters, helping us prioritize our lives according to higher truths rather than fleeting desires. Wisdom teaches us that lasting peace is not found in external achievements or possessions, but in living in alignment with our values and understanding our place in the grand scheme of life. It encourages us to seek a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world, fostering a sense of inner calm and acceptance. Living in harmony with the world involves embracing compassion and love as guiding principles. These qualities help us transcend personal differences and foster a sense of unity with others. Love, in its purest form, is selfless and unconditional, connecting us to a deeper truth that transcends individual concerns. By cultivating love and compassion, we create a ripple effect of peace that extends beyond ourselves, impacting those around us. Understanding and forgiveness are also integral to living in harmony. They allow us to release the burdens of resentment and judgment, creating space for peace to thrive. When we approach life with an open heart and mind, we foster an environment of acceptance and understanding. This openness allows us to see beyond surface conflicts and connect with the shared humanity that unites us all. Mindfulness and presence are essential practices on the path to peace. By being fully present in each moment, we engage with the world around us without being overwhelmed by it. Mindfulness helps us appreciate the beauty and simplicity of life, fostering a sense of peace and contentment. It encourages us to focus on the present rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, grounding us in the here and now. The peace we seek is often referred to as the kingdom of heaven, a state of being that requires profound inner transformation. The obstacles that block our path to this peace are pride, passion, avarice, and lust. These barriers keep us trapped in cycles of unrest and dissatisfaction. Letting go of pride involves embracing humility and recognizing our limitations. Humility opens us to growth and change, allowing us to see ourselves and others clearly and fostering acceptance and understanding. Overcoming passion and lust means redirecting our energy toward meaningful and constructive pursuits. By focusing on what truly matters, we find lasting contentment beyond transient pleasures. Renouncing avarice involves prioritizing simplicity and gratitude, recognizing that true wealth lies in relationships and experiences rather than material possessions. This shift in perspective allows us to discover peace and fulfillment in the richness of life itself. The realization of perfect peace is an ongoing practice rather than a one-time achievement. It involves consistently choosing to live from a place of love, wisdom, and self-control. Daily reflection and meditation provide opportunities to connect with our inner selves and explore the silence within. Cultivating gratitude helps us focus on the positive aspects of our lives, fostering a mindset of abundance and peace. Acts of kindness and compassion toward others create a ripple effect, spreading peace and love in the world. By practicing mindfulness, we remain present in each moment, engaging with our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice fosters self-awareness, helping us recognize patterns of behavior and thought that lead to unrest. By challenging and transforming these patterns, we create healthier habits that support our journey to peace. Ultimately, the realization of perfect peace is not a distant goal, but a present reality waiting to be embraced. By understanding our dual nature and choosing to live in alignment with the eternal truths within us, we experience profound tranquility and joy. This peace is not dependent on external circumstances, but reflects our inner state. In choosing peace, we transform ourselves and the world around us. By embracing love, wisdom, and compassion, we contribute to the harmony of the universe. The journey to peace is deeply personal, yet connects us all in the shared experience of life. As we walk this path, we discover that the kingdom of heaven is not a place to reach, but a state to embody, one that is available to us in every moment through conscious choice and practice.